founder of the Uplift Academy, and if you're watching this video today, perhaps you have just started your business or you're thinking of starting up and you're daunted by the thought of having to write a business plan, and maybe right now you're feeling intimidated because you feel that you do not have the right knowledge to produce one, and it seems like an insurmountable task. If this sounds like you, don't worry, because you're not the only one. Just keep on watching this video because I will be teaching you how to write a business plan without much effort. Now, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe so you can be made aware of my next videos, and it will also help this video get seen more. Most people actually ask me whether they need to be qualified to be able to write a business plan, and the answer is no. Remember that many people who are qualified started their business plan and never finish it, and you don't have to be like that. You can start with smaller tasks and work your way up. Now, for some of you who have come to my live training before, you would know my favorite mantra, which is the application of the 6 elements: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Well, you can simply apply this when you're writing a business plan. For example, ask yourself the following questions. What is your business? What is the need for your product? What is the market for your product? Who are your customers? Who are your competitors, and how will you differentiate your product? Why are you the best solution for the market need? Where will you sell your products? How, where, and why will customers buy your product from you? How much startup capital will you need? How will you price your product? If you answer all of these questions, this will help you identify information that you probably didn't think of, and will help you identify what's the best information to put in your business plan. Now, before we get started on how to write one, let's make sure that you understand what a business plan is anyway. Most entrepreneurs are full of excitement about their new venture, and they are eager to charge out and start their business. Because of their passion for their business, they are confident that they will figure things out along the way without taking time to develop a business plan. Now, if you decide to take this approach to your business, you may get lucky for a while, but there is a high probability that it will limit your growth and potentially cost you money down the road. Before you get into the thick of running your business, you need to think about where you want your business to be in 1, 2, 5, or 5 years. What is your exit strategy? What will it take for you to be able to achieve your goals? Basically, you need to have a bigger picture and a vision for your business venture. Overall, your business needs to cover everything from explaining the nature of your business to outlining its financial projections for the business. Think about your business plan as a roadmap. You know where you want to go. All you need to do is write down the directions of how to get there. Now, the good news is that it doesn't have to be super detailed straight away. That's because there are 2 types of business plan. Either it is a lean one-page plan, which is a great way to get going and build ideas, or it could be a more formal long plan, which you'll need if and when you're looking for business funding. One of the key elements that's required is the executive summary. Now, the executive summary is a brief overview of the plan and a description of what your company does. Provide a short summary of the main points of your business plan. Although it comes first, I would suggest that you write it last. Now, the second one is your company description. Now, your company description is an overview of your business, including how you drive its success. Here you identify your industry and your business model. Make sure that your reader understands the unique value you provide in few clear sentences. Make sure that the reader understands the unique value you provide in few simple sentences, including the problem you're solving. Now, you can expand on the problem that you're solving as if you can imagine that you are talking to someone who's never heard of your idea before. What is it about your solution that hasn't been done well before? Now, the third one is your market analysis. Your market analysis will illustrate your knowledge of the industry and include any market research you've completed as evidence of market opportunity. Now, you need to make sure that you identify your target market and your competition, including their strengths and weaknesses. Who are you selling to? What other choices do you have? How are you going to serve them better? So this is where you need to show you've done some market research. Element 4 is your marketing strategy. Here you will define your marketing strategy that will help you build your brand and your customer base. Now, what's your message and how will you push that message out? How many sales can you get? How will people learn about you? Will you use social media? Do your customers read trade publications, or will you be selling them in person? Figure out where your target audience is and go there. Now, the next one is your product or services. This section describes your services or product. Be sure to emphasize your unique value proposition and don't forget to include the context of the problem your products or services are solving. You could include a SWOT analysis here for your product and services that will give you a better clarification. Now, the next one is about your team. Now, you need to figure out who's part of your business and why. Name the people involved and note their special skills and assign and include their goals and responsibilities. Do this even for the roles that you haven't fulfilled yet. Next one is your milestones. Now, here you include what needs to happen and by when. How will you measure your success for each of these milestones? Milestones will help you keep an eye on your big picture. For each milestone, say what's important and note who needs to make sure that it happens and put a date on it. This will help you break everything you need to do down and into manageable pieces. Now, the next one is your funding needs. Now, your funding needs will help you estimate your startup and your ongoing capital's requirements. Failing to appropriately define your funding needs is a costly mistake that many small businesses owners make. You need to be able to identify how much you need or already have and what it is for. When will repayments be made? Now, the next one is your financial forecast. Now, take your sales forecast and show how they can play out financially. It is crucial to include projections of your business future financial performance. This will help you identify any risks that may occur in the future. One is the one that's mostly disregarded, is your contingency plan. Now, these are the most common elements that need to be included in a business plan, and it's quite simple to write. However, you might be asking yourself, how do you make sure that you get this right? And you're right to think that it might go wrong. There are some common business planning mistakes, such as underestimating how much money it will take to get started, not budgeting enough money or to cover the first few months of the operation, or expecting sales to wrap up fast. Also, the common mistakes are relying too heavily on one or two customers or suppliers and having no contingency plan for unexpected delays or cost. But you can get it right by keeping your plan as realistic as possible and don't underestimate any information that you include in your business plan. The key to a successful business plan is to start out simple and grow it as you go. You can begin with a few of these headlines and bullet points mapping out your vision, goals, milestones and financial forecast. Things will keep changing. Therefore, a completed plan is not the end of the story. It is actually the beginning. Constantly revise and review your plan to see how it's working and what isn't working. And don't be afraid to adjust your plan as your business evolves. As I said earlier, your plan should be a process, not a one-time project. I hope you have received value in this video, and if you find it helpful, please like and subscribe and share this video so that other people can benefit from it. Thank you for watching.